Hey there, music friends, and welcome back for another reaction and analysis video. Today, you and I are going to be listening to the awesome group Postmodern Jukebox, and they're going to be doing the song Seven Nation Army, and this is going to feature Haley Reinhart. Don't forget to leave me your thoughts on this music today down in the comments section. Love that bass line.
I'm gonna fight 'em all. A seven-nation army couldn't hold me back. They're gonna rip it off, taking their time right behind my back. And I'm talking to myself at night because I can't forget. Back and forth through my mind behind a cigarette. And the message coming from my eyes says leave it alone.
I'm gonna stop right there, and I'm gonna go back, but wow, that is so cool. You know, we started out with the classic Seven Nation Army bass line, but the tempo of this song is so slow, which makes sense because they said it's a dirge, New Orleans style dirge. So a dirge is more of like a funeral march. So it's going to be slow, but they kept that cool bass line from the original song, and they kept the syncopation, but they've added their own touch on here. You know, we've got, I think it's Scott Bradley, people told me, he's the piano player. He's back there just playing like a New Orleans style, rag style on that piano. And we had that little back and forth little thing that he added in there that really kind of gave it that whole flavor. And of course, these guys back here in the horn line, you know, you look at the trumpet player and the trombone player, and they're using mutes. And not only are they using mutes, mutes are used to put in the bell to create a different sound, more of a muffled sound. Different mutes can create different sounds also. But not only are they doing that, but they're using their hands on the end where the sound would come out on these particular mutes. And it's giving more of a wah, 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 wah sound. So super cool. Let's back up. Let's hear some of these things again. And let's listen to more. And can I say that Haley is an amazing singer? Just the little nuances that she's putting on these lyrics just make this whole New Orleans style dirge just kind of stand out. I mean, she's got all kinds of interesting things in there, and just that nice sultry voice just adds so much to this whole song.
A seven-nation army couldn't hold me back. They're gonna rip it off, taking their time right behind my back. And I'm talking to myself at night because I can't forget.
That's some sexy singing.
Back and forth through my mind behind a cigarette.
She sells it.
And the message coming from my eyes says leave
Oh, yes. Oh, my.
Don't wanna hear about it. Every single one's got a story to tell.
I like how she does that. That wow, wow, wow. She's almost emulating what they're doing back there with those mutes, only she's doing it with her mouth and her singing. Check that out.
Wanna hear about it. Every single one's got a story to tell. Everyone knows about it.
Nice little scoop.
Yeah, from the Queen of England to the Hounds of Hell. And I catch you coming by.
we're going to back up just a little bit here. You know, Haley's done so many really cool things. Little growls, little scoops in her voice, just little character things that she's kind of using to put into this to get this whole style. But then right there, she goes and she does what they call scat. And scat is nonsense words that they use in jazz to just sing little improvised melodies. And that was pretty awesome, pretty amazing, all the stuff that she was able to do there. My goodness, she's an amazing singer. And I just love this backup band. They are so awesome. They just really laid down such a nice track for her. And these guys in the horn section, I mean, all that wah-wah stuff with the mutes and things, just really adds something. And you can't have this New Orleans style without having a clarinet. And that's why they have a clarinet. It might look odd to some people being in that section, in that horn section, but clarinet was a big part of New Orleans jazz and Dixieland and stuff like that. And without that, you lose that sound, that whole feel. So what we had back there with the trombone player is just a great improvised solo. You know, he's taking the notes in the key and he's kind of adding his own melody to this whole thing, and using that mute and his hand and making that wah-wah sound really, really gives us that flavor of this New Orleans style dirge. And something that makes that solo even more interesting is the different articulations that he's using. And articulations are what you're doing with your tongue, whether you're making the note short or long or accented, things like that.
Far from this arbor of forevermore.
Oh, so smooth.
I'm gonna work the stride or make the sweat drip out of every pore.
Nice. Let's go back and hear that again. Haley just really sells all these lyrics, and you really feel like she's singing just to you. So she's able to kind of, you know, perform that and draw you in, and you become a part of what she's singing. It's so cool. But let's hear that part that she just did there, where the whole band kind of did these quarternote triplets with the accents, the da, 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 and they're all doing it together with Haley's words.
Work the stride or make the sweat drip out of every pore.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm bleeding right before my Lord.
I love that growly voice she's doing.
All the words are gonna bleed from me, and I will sing no more. And the stains coming from my flesh and come back home.
Wow. I'm just hanging on every sound. So beautiful. Oh, and I like that too. So she's telling them when to stop. She's bringing her hands down and the band stops. Nice. Holy cow. Haley Reinhardt can just sing. She is such a performer. All of the elements that she was using in this song, I mean, she was doing some scoops, she was doing some scat, she was doing a growl sound, beautiful, sweet and sultry sounds. She can just do it all. And not only can she do that, but she sells that whole song. I mean, I felt like she was singing just to me, and just an amazing way to take those lyrics, that Seven Nation Army, and just turn it into this, I don't even know what you want to say, sexy kind of song that just kind of draws you in. She is an amazing singer, and I loved Scott Bradley's arrangement of this. Amazing. How do you take, the White Stripes Seven Nation Army, which is kind of an alternative rock song, and turn it into a funeral dirge, New Orleans style, and it just comes off as something just totally different. The instruments that they chose really, really made a difference. That bass, we had the classic Seven Nation Army bass line in there, but the tempo was so slow. It had a definite new sound to it. Adding the piano and the clarinet and the rest of the horns just gave it that New Orleans style vibe. And that solo that trombone player played, that was an amazing improvised solo. Really cool stuff. Those mutes were neat. There were so many things in this song, it just kind of blows your mind. There's so much to hear and see and think about. Don't forget to check out the description down below. I've got links down there for more reaction videos for Postmodern Jukebox. I also have a link down there where you can go and click on it and go and buy music by Postmodern Jukebox and help support the artist. Don't forget to leave me your thoughts on this music today down in the comments section, and feel free to make a suggestion for a future video. If you really enjoyed this video today, all you have to do to keep watching is click on another video you see on your screen. Something you can do for this channel that's totally free, it doesn't cost you anything. Hit that subscribe button, become a part of this music community. People make awesome suggestions every day like the one you just heard today. You'll find some new music just like I'm doing. I never heard of this group until it was suggested to me. I hope you'll come back and watch and listen to more music with me. I really enjoy this time we're spending together. Thank you so much for sharing your time, and I'll see you next time.